Welcome to my channel. Today, we're talking about one of the most famous and controversial moments in NBA history, Michael Jordan's first retirement and the conspiracy theory that refuses to die. When ESPN released The Last Dance, it didn't just revisit Jordan's championships and dominance, it also reopened the debate around why he walked away from basketball in 1993 at the peak of his powers. For years, a theory has circulated that Jordan wasn't actually retired by choice, but was secretly suspended by the NBA because of gambling issues, with then-Commissioner David Stern allegedly helping cover it up by allowing Jordan to play baseball instead. So what does Michael Jordan himself say about it? Jordan addressed the theory head-on and shut it down completely. He made it clear that he was not forced out, not suspended, and not secretly punished by the league. According to Jordan, the truth is much more human and painful. His father had just been murdered, he was mentally exhausted, and he needed a break from the game that had consumed his entire life. Jordan said he retired believing he was done for good, not planning some hidden comeback. David Stern's side of the story matches that version exactly. And when an NBA communications advisor was asked about the conspiracy, his response was blunt and unforgettable, calling the entire theory total nonsense. That reaction alone says a lot about how the league views the rumor. When you actually break the theory down, it falls apart even more. For it to be true, Jordan would have had to willingly accept an 18-month punishment during the prime of his career. The NBA would have lost the most valuable athlete in the world at the height of its popularity. The Chicago Bulls would have had to stay silent, along with other NBA owners who were making millions because of Jordan's presence, and somehow all of this would have stayed secret for decades. On top of that, if the league truly had an issue with Jordan's gambling, it makes no sense that years later he would be approved to become a majority owner of an NBA franchise. That detail alone completely undermines the suspension narrative. Most importantly, the conspiracy ignores the emotional weight of what actually happened. Michael Jordan's father was murdered, a tragedy that deeply affected him. Baseball was his father's dream for him, and stepping away from basketball was Jordan's way of coping, grieving, and honoring that bond. In the end, conspiracy theories often exist to explain moments that feel too shocking to be true. Michael Jordan retiring in his prime was one of those moments, but the simplest explanation remains the most believable: burnout, grief, and a man needing space from the spotlight. So while the mystery may always fascinate fans, the truth is far less dramatic and far more real. Michael Jordan wasn't pushed out of the NBA. He walked away on his own, and when he was ready, he came back and reminded the world exactly who he was. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into NBA history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.